Let's talk about consistency. No, let's talk about procrastination. You know that feeling when you have a task in front of you, but instead of diving right in, you find yourself overthinking, scrolling through your phone, organizing your desk, or doing anything but the task at hand. That's procrastination, the art of delaying what needs to be done, often by convincing yourself that there is always more time or that you'll get it done when you are in the right mindset. Let's not pretend it's the best feeling ever, but deep down, it always leaves us with the regret, the nagging thought that we could have achieved more if only we had taken action. Either way, it's still okay to procrastinate. I procrastinate, you procrastinate, and we all procrastinate. Even recent studies show that 75% of college students consider themselves to be habitual procrastinators, and 80 to 95% have admitted to procrastinating at one point of their life. Nobody is immune to procrastination, not even those motivational gurus you see on TV. But for some people, it can get really bad. Okay, let me confess, I've been wanting to make this video since 2022, and I've always postponed every stage of it. From scripting, shooting, editing, even posting the video. I always found an excuse to avoid the reality that would come with it. Maybe I'll tell myself, Jay, this is not the right time to do this. You don't even have a nice camera. Wait until you get good enough at editing and storytelling. No one is interested in this type of videos until the moment slips away and procrastination quietly wins. The end result was just to postpone the activity and look for the one that wouldn't take me any effort. I would catch myself hopping from one social media to another, or just napping on the couch. I mean, we all have those moments when we feel so overwhelmed or unmotivated, and it is so easy to fall into the trap of seeking instant gratification or avoiding tasks altogether. And that's why we can instinctively categorize our lives into two general categories: the life we currently live and the life we want to live. In order to cross over to the other side, we have to put in work. And in my case, the work was to create captivating videos. But as you know, it's never easy to do the work, because there's always the resistance force, which comes in many forms like external criticism, self-doubt, lack of resources, or even time constraints. And then, lacking in the background, there's the allure of excuses, the justifications that make avoidance seem so reasonable, convincing yourself that you'll start when the conditions are perfect, until the moment slips away and all lead back to the same rabbit hole of procrastination. Overcoming these challenges require discipline, perseverance, creativity, and a strong belief in your vision. You have to be ready to push through the hard times and stay focused on the end goal. Trust in yourself and know that every small step forward brings you closer to the life you want to live. In other words, do not put a price tag on your end goal. Even though efforts and outcomes may vary, but each experience contributes to growth and progress in its own way. The story you wrote is as good as it gets. The job interview you prepared for might not have landed you your dream job, but it provided valuable experiences and insights that will strengthen your future efforts. Finishing a project is where the buck stops. What happens next is called reality. It's where the cold, hard truth of the fruits of your efforts is presented to the world, for better, for worse. In order to beat procrastination and reach your most ambitious goals, you need to show up every single time, for days, weeks, and even years. In other words, you have to stay consistent. Consistency is like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it gets. It's about making steady progress and committing to your goals even when it's tough. There ain't such thing as overnight success. All of these successful people you see didn't reach their goals by taking shortcuts or expecting immediate results. They persevered through challenges, learned from their failures, and stayed committed to their vision over the long haul. Hey, listen, this is not me telling you to go get lost in the toxic world of self-help and hustle culture. We all have something that we are uniquely gifted in. You just have to find it and practice it until your talent is unattainable. After all, the goal is not to be rich and famous. The goal is to live your life through your values, passion, and purpose, creating a sense of fulfillment and meaning that goes far beyond material success. I know it's easier said than done, but in my case, I'm adopting a mindset that prioritizes taking action. I know there are many books and podcasts about this topic, but it's just that I have never had the energy to look into it. I feel that there is just too much time that goes into consuming the information, and the time to take action is always postponed, which is just another form of procrastination. Of course, I'm far from perfect, and I think I'll never be perfect no matter how hard I try to be. For so long, I've been pushing myself to meet unrealistic standards, and I've realized that perfection is a moving target, something that only leads to frustration and burnout. I want to embrace my imperfection and celebrate the progress I make along the way. Sharing this with you is a big step for me, and I'm excited and a little bit nervous to see how you're gonna perceive it. I hope you find it meaningful, and before you click away, please subscribe, comment, share, just to help me grow this amazing community. With that being said, I thank you dearly for being a part of this amazing journey.